What is up, guys? I am that boarding school dude. Welcome to another episode. Today, we are going to be traveling up into Connecticut, checking out another Founders League school, which I happen to think has by far the coolest logo in the entire state, maybe in all of New England. I don't know. Today, we're going to be checking out the Kent School. Stick around. Okay, guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in for another episode. This will be episode 21. Wow, it's gone pretty quick, actually. If you haven't already done so, please like the video, comment down below, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out, and I really appreciate it. So let's talk about Kent, another Founders League school. From what I understand, it was built at the turn of the century, I think around 1905 or 1906, from an Episcopalian monk who graduated from Columbia University. In 1960, they switched to co-ed. It was all boys. They follow the British form, no pun intended, but for example, instead of calling 12th graders, they call them, it's known as 6th form, whereas 9th graders would be known as 3rd form instead of 9th grade. I don't know. Don't ask me. Yeah, so Kent, located in Kent, Connecticut, which is right along the Housatonic? I don't know. Some river along the Connecticut-New York border. Picturesque campus. It lies in between, it's in like a valley in between like two mountains, which sits right along the Appalachian Trail, which is pretty cool. I immediately think that if it's in a valley in between like two peaks, I can only imagine the amount of weed smoking and drinking that goes on there on weekends.
I only came here to do two things, man. Kick some ass and drink some beer. It's like we're almost out of beer.
Woo! Getting back to Kent, the town, that is. It's right across the river from the town of Kent, which is amazing because most boarding schools are nowhere near any town. You can literally walk off campus, cross over a little bridge, and you're in the town of Kent. And it's, maybe, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 blocks long, or 6, 7, 8 blocks squared. It has been referred to as one of the nicest New England towns in the fall, like for foliage season and whatnot. Yeah, the school looks really nice. The campus looks great. I believe it's 1,200 acres. When I look at it, though, it looks like all of the majority of dormitories and academic buildings, it looks like they're all cramped into about 50 of those acres. I'm not exactly sure where the other 1,100 acres comes into play outside of the athletic fields and whatnot, but I don't know. Hopefully we'll get to see that in some of the videos. So I know that one of the things that struck me as kind of cool about Kent is they're very high on some of their traditions that they pass on every year. I thought one of the things that was pretty cool was this thing called tapping during the school year. Everybody goes into the chapel and the 12th graders pass on something to the 11th graders, or I should say the 6th form passes on things to a select number of 5th form students. It's called tapping. Maybe we'll get to see some of it. I don't know. I'm only aware of one kind of tapping.
Now you're ready to tap. Take your tap, put it up into the grooves, you'll feel when it's in place, you lock it down, and your keg is tapped.
Anyway, let's get to some videos. We'll check it out. I didn't really see too much about their endowment, but from what I read, apparently they are slightly more generous in comparison to their peers with financial aid and stuff. So I don't know. Let's check it out. Kent. Okay, so this is from about 5 years ago. It's called What is Kent? I don't know. Let's find out. Love that logo, though.
Is Kent challenging? Is Kent creative?
Is Kent bold?
Is Kent entrepreneurial?
Is Kent beautiful?
Is Kent scientific?
Is Kent diverse? Is Kent unique?
The student.
Okay, so right out of the gate, it definitely looks like they have a formal dress code. Most guys, I'm seeing sport jacket, collared shirt, tie. Not sure about the girls yet. Let's keep going.
As well is the student who wants to learn, who isn't simply interested in achieving, but is genuinely interested in learning more about the world.
My first week here, I became friends with kids from Spain, Turkey, Russia, and Germany, and Austria. I think that it's very unique to Kent because there are so many different cultures here and you get exposed to so many different perspectives from all over the world.
I also get to interact with the kids
If I was the marketing person behind these videos, I would have put that girl in the video too. She's very easy to look at.
in a really personal way in the dorm. I'm a dorm parent, and ultimately, it's a chance to see them as individuals in a way that maybe I don't get to all the time in an academic setting.
One of the main things I was extremely excited about to come to Kent was the opportunity to not just
Was the opportunity to go to school here, go to college, and then immediately join my father's hedge fund.
environment where it's acceptable to excel, but it's embraced.
Recognizing that in the long run, true happiness is not simply a product of success in the workplace, but a rich inner life, a love for the arts, athletics, history, English, that will bring more depth to your life in the long run.
Okay, there's no way that guy was struggling in that arm wrestling thing with that girl. I would have smashed her knuckles into the table.
Is Kent a community?
Is Kent a tight-knit community?
A fantastic community.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Of course it is.
Booyah!
Okay, let's check out another. Okay, so this is a couple of years old. It's called Welcome. Logo just looks British, doesn't it? Okay, all right. So here's the campus, or like the central part of the campus. You can see that the main academic buildings and the dorms and whatnot, it's adjacent to the Housatonic River. And right across the river is the town of Kent. So that's pretty cool. But as you can see in the background, I don't want to call it a mountain because, you know, I think of like Mount Everest or something, but it's definitely some, there's definitely some like physical relief there. And from what I understand, like that, like the way that the campus is laid out, that mountain lies southwest of the campus. And apparently when it gets to be like in the afternoon, like 2 or 3, the sun sometimes gets hidden behind it and it gets dark and cold there. That's like one of the things about Kent. It's like freezing and it gets dark early. I don't know. But it's nice. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. Okay, so these are like the 3 mottos of their school. Simplicity, self-reliance, something else. It's about 600 students that go here, about 95% of them board. Nice. 2 turf fields, by the way, and a rowing house. rowing center, I should say. Nice chapel. I like that a lot. I'm in. I'd like to be welcomed there. Let's go one more.
Over the course of my 3 years at Kent, I have had amazing success with my roommates. At first, I was a little bit timid, but now I've learned how to live with different people.
At first, I was a little bit timid because my roommate had a penis.
Different living habits. It's amazing. It's really helped me, and I think it'll set me up for life.
I had lived away from home before, but coming to Kent was completely different. Living with someone from a different culture and a different background has really opened me up to new experiences.
Some of the things that we
Completely non-related, I went onto Kent's school store website, and their swag is amazing. I mean, they're just I don't know, their hoodies, their tees, their hats. It's cool. They got some good stuff on there. You should check it out.
for fun is if we have a little bit of a messy room, our dorm head will award a floor with the cleanest rooms, like Dunkin' Donuts, and it's awesome. And everyone makes sure that our rooms are clean, and it's really great.
And whoever has the dirtiest room will have to go to the rowing center and clean the algae off of the bottom of the, I don't know, maybe it's the coffee.
Common room for me is just a place to just go relax with your friends, especially like on Saturdays because we have the football matches really early in the morning. A lot of the matches there in England, so the time zone difference, that's why we have to wake up so early.
At night, I study in my room. I really like it. It's a good space for me. I'm able to focus, get my work done, and then when I'm tired, I can just...
Okay, so I see a bunk bed, or I see like a raised bed on the right. I see a day bed. Is that just her room? And if so, why doesn't she just have like a normal couch in there? I don't know. I can't imagine that two girls live in there. Right? I think I'm right.
Get into bed and go to sleep.
Self-reliance is one of our mottos, and dorm life at Kent encourages independence.
Okay, guys, there you have it. Kent. My initial thoughts is that the campus looks amazing. If you're into the formal dress for a typical school day, I mean, this might be right up your alley. It's co-ed, 600 students. I believe it's like 53% male, 47% female. AP courses, all that kind of jazz. I think they got like maybe 11 varsity boys sports, 13 varsity girls sports. I don't know. I'm sure you guys will correct me in the comments section. But let me just tell you this, that the one thing that I noticed is that I couldn't find any YouTube videos of just like a tour of their campus. Is that weird? I think it is. I'm actually like totally surprised about that. And not only that, like I didn't even see any videos about like just specifically like athletics or the arts and it's kind of has me like scratching my head a little bit as to why. I mean, that school looks really nice, and I'm surprised that like their marketing team hasn't pumped out something recently. I mean, the videos that I saw were like 4 or 5 years old. I mean, I think it's time for some updated videos, guys. I don't know. I mean, I think you guys will probably agree with me on that. I did happen to see like one video of like the town of Kent, which looks really cute and cool and just very kind of like autumn-ish. It's nice. But again, I didn't really get any info on like what their SAT scores were like. I went to their website and like they didn't touch on the size of their endowment. So, me being me, I'm just going to jump in and get that information on my own right now. Okay, so Kent is in the top 20 of all boarding schools in the nation for most extracurriculars offered. and high number of AP advanced courses. 26% international students, 28% students of color. They come from 30 different countries and 30 different states. 91% of the students board. Okay, they do have Saturday classes. The average class size is 12 students, and the student to teacher ratio is 8 to 1. They highlighted that a lot on their website, so it must be a big thing. Okay, here we go. Endowment size, $109 million. The average financial aid grant is around $40,000, and the tuition is around $64,000. So the endowment is, compared to some of the other Founders League schools, significantly lower. Who would have known? But nonetheless, nice school. Guys, I kind of want to see like some updated videos from your school. I mean, I think that your school deserves it, because I think it shows really well. Just letting you know that the people out here, we want to see it. If I want to see it, I know you guys want to see it. So in any event, let's get right to it. The dude score, that boarding school, dude, Kent school. I feel confident giving the Kent school as of right now 8.8. 8.8. That boarding school, dude, I feel that is a fair score, and I definitely think that this school could go higher with my score. It looks picturesque. I mean, I think it could go higher for sure, but I need to see some updated videos. Campus tour, I don't know. I just want more. Sorry. So 8.8, but still looks really nice. Guys, comment down below if you agree, disagree. Please like the video. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. And I'm going to be pumping out another top 5 video next. Thanks for tuning in. See you.